This message did not reach you by coincidence, chance, or random timing. You were not simply scrolling or listening out of curiosity. You were divinely guided here. God Himself orchestrated this moment because your spirit was led to this word at the exact time heaven intended. In the unseen realm, something has already shifted in your favor, and what is happening behind the scenes is now preparing to manifest in your physical life. There is a blessing moving toward you that your mind cannot fully comprehend. It is bigger than your understanding, greater than your expectations, and far beyond what you thought was possible. This breakthrough did not begin today. It has been in motion long before you became aware of it. Heaven has been working quietly, strategically, and precisely on your behalf. This message serves as your confirmation. What you have been praying for in silence, waiting for with patience, crying over in moments of exhaustion, and believing for despite uncertainty has already been released. It is coming to you in ways you never imagined, through channels you could not predict, and by paths your circumstances cannot block. No delay, no opposition, and no misunderstanding can stop what God has already authorized. You are not being overlooked. You are being positioned. You are not behind. You are being aligned. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. What is coming toward you will not miss you because it carries your name, your spiritual coordinates, and your divine timing. This blessing knows exactly where to find you. Before we go deeper, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. This message is not ordinary content. It is a divine confirmation for the chosen ones. And to everyone who supports through Super Thanks, may God bless you abundantly. Your consistency, your faith, and your presence are seen and honored in ways you may not yet realize. To those who listen with intention and align themselves with truth, know that your presence here is deeply appreciated. If your spirit resonates with this frequency, type 77 in the comments right now. This number is not random. It is a sacred signal. It is a declaration to the Most High that you are ready. Ready to receive the blessing that has already been released. Ready to receive the breakthrough that has been in motion long before you could see it. Ready to receive divine provision, divine opportunity, and a divine miracle that is about to locate you with precision. Not everyone will remain until the end of this message. Only those who are truly aligned will stay. Those who do will gain clarity, heightened awareness, and prophetic insight into what is already traveling toward their life. This is not a message meant to be heard once and forgotten. This is a living word. It is an unfolding blueprint. Return to it whenever your spirit nudges you, because each time you listen again, another layer of revelation will rise to the surface. Each revisit will confirm what heaven has already prepared and set aside for you. Now that the signal has been released and alignment has been established, let's dive in. Chosen one, understand this truth deeply. Before your lips ever formed a prayer, before your heart learned how to articulate its deepest longing, before the weight of your circumstances ever pushed you to your knees, God had already acted. Long before the enemy devised a plan, long before voices of doubt rose around you, long before life began to shake you, heaven had already spoken your blessing into existence. Your breakthrough did not begin the moment you started praying for it. Your blessing was not triggered when hope finally surfaced. Your miracle was not activated when things became painful or overwhelming. It was released long before you even realized you would need it. This is the hidden wisdom of divine timing. God prepares provision before the season of need ever arrives. While you were still trying to understand the problem, heaven was already arranging the solution. God was aligning the right people, positioning opportunities, synchronizing events, and shifting spiritual currents on your behalf, quietly, intentionally, and with perfect precision. The blessing was set in motion in the unseen realm, silently, invisibly, supernaturally, just like a seed planted beneath the soil. Growth begins long before the eye can recognize it. You don't witness the roots forming. You don't see the soil expand. You don't observe the life developing underground. Yet everything is happening, hidden, active, alive. This is how God moves for His chosen ones. What He prepares for you always begins in the unseen realm before it ever manifests in your physical reality. That is why your spirit feels different lately. That is why there is a quiet expectancy rising within you. That is why something deep inside you knows change is approaching, even though your circumstances appear unchanged. Your spirit can sense motion where your eyes see stillness. Your soul can detect movement where life appears stagnant. Your intuition can feel heaven working even when your reality hasn't caught up yet. The blessing you cannot fathom is already traveling toward your life. It is not stuck. It is not delayed. It is not misplaced. It is not uncertain. It is moving with divine accuracy, heaven-given precision, and intentional direction, carrying your name, your timing, and your exact coordinates. Here is the unshakable truth. There is nothing the enemy can do to stop what heaven has already initiated. He cannot block it. He cannot reroute it. He cannot slow it down. He cannot steal it away. God did not request permission to bless you. He declared it. This blessing is not fragile. It is fortified. It is protected. It is sealed with spiritual authority. The enemy may attempt to attack your thoughts, stir emotional unrest, or whisper doubt into your mind. But he cannot touch the blessing itself. It is beyond his reach. It is already outside his influence. It has moved too far into divine motion to be interrupted. Chosen one, what is coming to you cannot be reversed. It cannot be undone. It cannot be derailed. It cannot be withheld. You are standing in a season where heaven has already said yes. Even if nothing looks different yet, everything has already shifted in the spiritual realm. And very soon, sooner than you expect, what has been moving invisibly will break into visibility. You are closer than you think. You are more aligned than you realize. You are stepping directly into what was already prepared for you long ago. The blessing is in motion, and it is locating you now. Chosen one, listen with clarity and certainty. The blessing moving toward you is not something you can accidentally miss, ignore, or pass by. It is not dependent on your effort to chase it down, strive endlessly for it, or plead for it to arrive. This blessing has already been assigned, authorized, and divinely instructed to reach you. It knows exactly where you are and exactly when to arrive. Regardless of your current season, regardless of your emotional state, regardless of how you view yourself right now, understand this. You do not need to be perfect to be blessed by God. You do not need to have healed every wound. You do not need to have every answer. You do not need public approval or external validation. God is not waiting for you to impress him. What God looks for is alignment of the heart, availability of the spirit, openness to receive, willingness to yield. Your inner posture matters more than your outer circumstances. Your surrender matters more than your preparedness. Your faith outweighs your flaws. So even if you feel hidden, know that heaven still sees you clearly. Even if you feel forgotten, God has not misplaced your location. Even if others overlook you, his attention has never left you. Even if you feel unqualified, grace has already qualified you. Even if you feel stuck, the blessing has not stopped moving. Even if you feel unprepared, the blessing will equip you as it arrives. Nothing about where you are right now disqualifies you from what God has already ordained. God knows exactly where you are, your physical location, your environment, your limitations, and your access to opportunity. But he also knows where you are spiritually, your growth, your pain, your hunger for change, your progress, your doubts, and your faith. He understands where you are emotionally, what you're carrying, what you're healing from, what you're rebuilding, and what trust you're still learning to restore. And despite everything you feel, question, or fear, the blessing still has divine instructions to find you. It will locate you because God himself is directing it, not luck, not coincidence, not human influence. Heaven is orchestrating every step. Heaven is clearing the path. Heaven is aligning the timing. Heaven is ensuring that what belongs to you reaches you. Even if you tried to avoid it, you couldn't escape it. Even if you tried to hide, it would still find you. Even if doubt rose in your heart, it would still arrive. Even if circumstances attempted to block it, they would fail. Even if the enemy tried to reroute it, he would be denied access. What God has written over your life carries a divine, unalterable GPS, unhackable, unstoppable, undeniable. This blessing is coming to your hands, your heart, your home, your calling, and your future path. You do not need to force it or pretend readiness. All that is required is alignment to receive what has already been assigned. Chosen one, prepare yourself, not with anxiety, but with expectation. The blessing is not lost. It is not delayed. It is not uncertain. It is traveling directly toward you, guided by the one who never makes mistakes. And understand this, the blessing will not arrive packaged the way you imagine. It will not follow the script you wrote in your mind. It will not resemble the patterns of your past. God is intentional, strategic, and sovereign. He does not bless predictably. He operates by divine wisdom, not human logic. That is why the blessing will surprise you. It will catch you off guard in the best possible way. God often hides his greatest gifts in places you weren't watching and sends breakthroughs through channels you never considered. For some, the blessing will arrive through a person you never expected. Someone whose presence shifts your entire direction, brings clarity, restoration, opportunity, or divine partnership. For others, it will come through a sudden opening, a door you didn't knock on, an opportunity that appears without warning, a collaboration you didn't plan for, a job or assignment that aligns perfectly with your purpose. For some, it will manifest as favor, a yes where you expected no, an approval that defies logic, a promotion, a connection, or a breakthrough only heaven could arrange. God will position you in the right place, at the right time, before the right people, for reasons far greater than coincidence. For others, the blessing will be tied to movement, a relocation from comfort into calling. At first, it may feel confusing, but later you'll realize the blessing was connected to a place, not just a moment. For some, it will come through a divinely appointed connection, someone sent to elevate you, guide you, advocate for you, or unlock doors you could never open alone. And for many, the blessing will arrive disguised. What looked like a setback was actually alignment. What felt like rejection was redirection. What appeared as loss made room for increase. What felt like delay was protection. What seemed like silence was preparation. What felt like stillness was the foundation for acceleration. Often, the blessing arrives right after you release what was draining you, distracting you, or limiting you. God frequently waits for surrender before he gives what is meant to remain. Some blessings require pruning, maturity, stillness, and inner alignment before they can safely land in your life. Chosen one, understand this clearly. The way heaven delivers blessings does not follow human logic. God's timing may seem unpredictable to the natural mind, but it is flawless in divine order. God does not release blessings for convenience or comfort. He releases them for impact, for transformation, and for elevation. He does not bless based on what feels easy to you. He blesses according to what is necessary for the next level he is bringing you into. So prepare yourself to encounter the unexpected. Prepare for what is unusual, unfamiliar, and unanticipated. What is coming may not resemble what you prayed for, yet it will become evident that it is exactly what your soul requires. The blessing approaching you will leave you speechless, humbled, and filled with awe at how deliberately God has authored your journey. When it manifests, your only response will be, "Only God could have done this," and that statement will be the truth. Chosen one, you have been praying through the lens of your wounds, your history, and your human limitations, but God is preparing to bless you from the perspective of his greatness, his sovereignty, and his limitless power. What is on the way is far greater than anything your mind has dared to imagine. You asked for something small because you were trying to protect yourself from disappointment. You asked for something manageable because you feared hoping too high. You asked for something simple because you questioned your worthiness for more. You asked for something familiar because the unknown felt too vast to believe. Yet God heard every word of your prayer and chose to exceed it. Your prayer came from your understanding. God's response comes from his abundance. He does not bless according to your limitations. He blesses according to who he is. And he is a God of overflow, a God of multiplication, a God of sudden and unexpected increase, a God who expands, elevates, restores, heals, and transforms. Chosen one, this blessing is not only larger than what you prayed for, it is greater than what you believed was possible for your life. It will surpass your expectations, stretch beyond your imagination, dismantle your doubts, and confront your insecurities. It will shatter every lie the enemy planted in your thoughts. This blessing is coming to heal wounds you didn't know were still open, restore areas you had forgotten needed care, strengthen places that had grown weary, awaken dreams you thought were buried, rebuild confidence you didn't realize you had lost, and lift your spirit in ways you have never experienced. It will reach parts of your life you were not even praying about, areas you ignored, tolerated, or believed could never change. This blessing will impact your life holistically, your finances, your relationships, your emotional health, your opportunities, your purpose, and even your identity. It will not arrive empty-handed, it will arrive multiplied. And when it comes, it will not stop with you. It will overflow into everyone connected to you, your family, your children, future generations, your relationships, your environment, and your destiny. One divine blessing has the power to create a ripple effect that alters entire timelines. Chosen one, God is not giving you something ordinary. He is releasing something strategic, intentional, and divine. Something with weight, something with purpose, something that confirms who you are in His eyes. This blessing will silence every doubt you ever carried. It will prove that you were never forgotten. It will reveal that God sees, God hears, and God rewards, always in perfect timing. It will make clear why your journey was difficult and why the process took so long. What is coming will show you that the waiting season was not wasted, it was preparation. The struggle was not punishment, it was positioning. The pain was not meaningless, it was shaping you into the person capable of carrying what is now being released. Chosen one, take this into your spirit with understanding. The blessing approaching your life is not arriving merely to add something new to what already exists. It is coming to dismantle what has been limiting you. This is not a surface-level improvement or a simple upgrade. This is a transformational release, one that interrupts patterns, destroys restraints, and alters the direction of your life at its foundation. This is the kind of blessing that breaks cycles you didn't even realize had become normal. Cycles of fear that quietly governed your decisions. Cycles rooted in generational history that were never meant to continue through you. Cycles of low self-worth, settling, shrinking, and carrying responsibilities that were never assigned to you. This blessing carries enough spiritual authority to free you from everything that attempts to restrict your destiny. God is not only releasing provision, He is releasing deliverance. He is not merely restoring what you lost, He is removing what confined you. There were environments you had already outgrown, but didn't yet have the strength or clarity to leave. There were patterns you tolerated because they felt familiar, even when they no longer served you. There were relationships tied to an older version of you, a version that no longer exists. This blessing will initiate the separation your spirit has been preparing for long before your mind is caught up. What is coming will elevate your life so profoundly that the old version of you will no longer align with the reality you're stepping into. Certain relationships will naturally fall away, not out of rejection, but because they cannot function in your new atmosphere. Old insecurities will lose their grip, not because circumstances changed, but because you changed. Old doubts will grow silent, not because challenges disappear, but because you now move with revelation instead of fear. Old habits will dissolve, not by force or struggle, but because you have outgrown what once kept you bound. Old mindsets will be replaced, not through effort alone, but through inner transformation. Your clarity will sharpen, your vision will widen, your discernment will deepen, your confidence will rise. This blessing will reveal how much you were minimizing yourself, how often you held back, how frequently you accepted less just to maintain peace. It will expose how long you lived beneath your spiritual capacity, and once this blessing manifests, there will be no return to those former limitations. You will not be able to fit back into spaces that once confined you. This blessing is not coming to adjust itself to your current life. It is coming to restructure your life entirely. It will lift you into a higher dimension, a higher frequency, where the old rules no longer apply. In this new realm, old fears cannot follow you. Old patterns cannot operate. Old excuses cannot survive. Old wounds cannot lead you. Old identities cannot contain you. The weight of this blessing will push you beyond every ceiling you once accepted, beyond the limits you placed on yourself, beyond labels others tried to assign to you, beyond expectations that attempted to define your future. It will break the limitation of thinking small. It will break the belief that you are unworthy. It will shatter the lie that God has only just enough for you. It will destroy the mindset that your best days are behind you. Chosen one, this blessing is a divine earthquake, shaking the foundations of everything that was too small for the future God is building for you. Chosen one, there were seasons when you questioned God's timing, moments when his silence felt heavy, times when the pressure seemed overwhelming, and periods when every door you approached remained firmly shut. There were days you felt delayed, denied, or completely overlooked. Yet what you interpreted as postponement was, in heaven's perspective, intentional preparation. The blessing approaching your life is not ordinary or casual. It is purposeful and strategic. It carries weight. It is directly connected to your destiny, your identity, your assignment, and your future. Something of this magnitude cannot be released randomly or carelessly. It demanded precision. It required alignment. It needed spiritual maturity. It called for divine orchestration. Had this blessing arrived earlier, you would not have recognized it for what it truly was. You would have viewed it through insecurity rather than identity. You might have misunderstood its purpose, mishandled its value, or failed to discern its divine origin. You were not yet positioned to receive it properly. At that time, you were still healing old wounds and dismantling unhealthy patterns. You were learning boundaries, discovering discernment, and growing into the version of yourself capable of carrying what was on the way. If it had come earlier, you might have run from the responsibility, doubted your worth, or even sabotaged the blessing through fear or self-doubt. If it had arrived too soon, the enemy would have had access to interfere, distort, or destroy it. You were not yet fortified enough to protect it. Your discernment was still developing. You were still learning how to recognize hidden motives, spiritual traps, and deceptive opportunities. You needed time to mature, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, before stepping into this level of release. If it had come earlier, you may have questioned whether you deserved it. You might have compared yourself to others, settled for less, or allowed the wrong voices to influence your decisions. You could have given people access to what God intended strictly for your elevation. Chosen one, God was never withholding from you. He was aligning you. He waited until every internal and external detail of your life matched the weight of the blessing he intended to release. He was strengthening your character so you could manage it. He was sharpening your discernment so you could guard it. He was increasing your resilience so you could carry it. He was purifying your motives so you could steward it with integrity. He was stretching your faith so you could believe for it fully. He was preparing your heart so you could receive it without fear, guilt, or hesitation. God's blessings are never random. They are released at the precise intersection of readiness and destiny. This blessing required maturity. It required elevation. It required separation from what could no longer go with you. It required clarity. It required pruning. It required development. It required a version of you that did not exist before now. You had to grow into this level. You had to evolve into this season. You had to rise into this identity. You had to become someone capable of holding what heaven was preparing to deliver. Chosen one, when this blessing enters your life, it will do far more than alter your circumstances. It will transform the way you see yourself. Its impact will not be limited to outward change. It will awaken something deep within you. This blessing will clarify your identity, affirm your journey, and unveil the true scope of your purpose. It is not arriving merely as a reward. It is arriving as a revelation. This blessing will remind you that you were chosen not because of achievements or perfection, but because of who you are in God's eyes. It will stand as a divine announcement that heaven has been actively shaping you, guiding your steps, guarding your heart, and preparing you for this appointed moment. When it manifests, your entire journey will make sense. Every unexpected turn, every delay, every obstacle, and every season where you questioned whether God had forgotten, you will be reframed. You will realize that nothing was wasted. Every hardship carried purpose. Every setback held instruction. Every disappointment redirected you. Every season of silence was preparation. Everything you endured was part of a divine curriculum designed specifically for you. This blessing will also answer your prayers, the ones whispered in the quiet hours of the night, the tears you shed when no one else was listening, the requests you were afraid were too big, too impossible, or too far beyond reach. When the blessing arrives, it will speak back to you with clarity. I heard you, I remembered you, I answered you. It will silence every doubt that once whispered in the darkness, the doubts that told you you were not enough, that your past disqualified you, that time had run out, that change was impossible. Every lie the enemy planted will collapse under the weight of what God releases. This blessing will stand as undeniable proof that God was watching you the entire time. He saw every tear that fell unnoticed. He observed every moment you chose faith when it was hard, kindness when it hurt, forgiveness when it cost you, and perseverance when you were exhausted. He saw you continue forward even when you felt broken. This blessing will reveal that God honors endurance, obedience, purity, faith, and resilience. It will also confirm that every sacrifice mattered, the ones others overlooked, the ones no one applauded, the ones that cost you comfort, relationships, and peace. Heaven recorded what humans ignored. This blessing is heaven's declaration. I kept every promise. I did not withhold anything you were meant to receive. Chosen one, this is the moment. The blessing you can't fathom is already in motion, and it is about to locate you. Here ends this video. Thank you for watching. Before you go, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe if this video has inspired you.